distance at the middle lane does be key to just kind of keep going before ViciGaming can rotate.
Yeah, and something pretty interesting is that the gyrocopter opted not to go for the stacks, and I think it's just because it takes quite a while to do those ancient stacks at this phase of the game when all you have is the Helmet Dominator. He's actually just using it to roam around with him to give him max mobility, and I believe that aura, yeah, it helps your team out too. And when you've got a team that just essentially wants to continue running, it's sort of like drums in a roundabout way, minus the stats.
Yeah, it is a pretty interesting idea. Some of the slows of ViciGaming got to be counteracted perhaps by Skull, and obviously you want to stay ahead of this Alchemist and Slardar as much as you can. Ice does have a Blink Dagger, so that's going to be a bit of a challenge for VP to avoid him. Lays down another aggressive ward. ViciGaming, they're just counteracting aggression with aggression of their own, essentially. Every single time VP make that engagement into the enemy jungle, ViciGaming do something similar and lay out the wards necessary to perhaps find a pickoff later on.
Yeah, VP, if you're VP, you've got to clear out your jungle of the wards as much as you possibly can, just to make sure that you're not being scouted out, that one of your heroes don't just get 2 or 3 men smoking, because that can lead to something like an early Roshan for Vici. They still have the Slardar, and this is what they're going to do. Try to find a pick-off, maybe even put up Roshan if they can go for this.
Well, NG, he'll take the gank, and that probably opens up the fact that there is some sort of ward in their jungle. But still, that was a 3 or 4 man smoke from ViciGaming, only catching out a Dazzle. VP are going to be okay with that, as long as they don't lose more. TK Phobos charging in, but can't quite go in just yet. The rest of his team not ready to go.
Yeah, there's almost no chance that he goes for that at that point. The Dazzle is still dead, and this is a pretty crucial hero for their lineup. But ViciGaming, they're just playing around this area. Burning's gonna now TP to the top lane, push it out a little bit, force some pressure, and maybe if they're fast enough, you can open up the map a little bit more. So Burning goes here at top, you force a TP rotation.
Push out in middle lane, TK Phobos charging through, but that does get pinged out by ViciGaming. So you can already see Burning is quick on the retreat there. It's going to be going for the Orchid build. We'll see how that fares for him, because he can just easily be blown up by that Spirit Breaker. But as we were talking about, that silence is still going to be useful against VP, and obviously the physical damage in conjunction with the amp will work out pretty nicely for Burning. Ice jumping forward here, trying to put some pressure onto Illidan. VP do respond with a TP from TK Phobos, which is revealed thanks to that victory from amplify damage.
Yeah, and this is so important for VP that they were able to take down the enemy mid tower and they were able to save their own, because it allows them to continue to protect their jungle. And I've been stressing this a lot in our cast lately, but I just feel like being able to save your Radiant jungle just allows you to continue to get ahead. And it makes it really difficult for Dire to play aggressively like this. If they decide to show 3 heroes mid on the side of ViciGaming, but they can't really do anything because the potential for a 5-man is so fast for VP.
Birding? Oh, okay. This is out on that one. Birding had a free deny in that top tier 1 tower, but doesn't see it in time. And that'll be another tower going to Virtus.pro.
Yeah, he probably just kind of was thinking of other things, looking around.
Yeah.
But VP, they're going to get aggressive here. No reason not to is...
Nice.
This is where you're going to be the strongest.
Some of these laning wards, I think, are sometimes hard to actually find, but ViciGaming does manage to run into him. Nice blink back there from Ice running into the smoke. VP.
It's so hard to go without vision there. ViciGaming, they might just decide to go for a smoke of their own immediately after. And this is such an odd time because VP were actually the ones playing aggressively.
Oh, they saw the charge. TK Phobos actually running into the smoke. Now the ultimate goes out from the gyrocopter. They have the Winter's Curse locking down Illidan. Burning's going to come forward, blows out the Sonic Wave as well. Do they have the heal? Oh no, FNG's not here in time. DK Phobos going to be the next target. Hill comes forward, trying to go for Ice, but a cold embrace will help save this one. Nice shackle shot, preventing ViciGaming from keep on going forward. Ice does his blink dagger up, and he's going to go for Lil. Locks him inside of the trees. Burning jumps on top of him as well. Shalgrave will be able to buy him some time, and that's why Super throws that stun over to FNG instead. The shackle shot doesn't last this time around, but Fenrir almost gets blown up. Unfortunately, another good cold embrace from FY does save yet another ally. Virtus.pro stumble into just the wrong team fight as they trade 1 for 4.
That was so intelligent by ViciGaming, the way that they set that up. The smoke fails from VP, so they immediately gather up as 4 because FNG has shown himself at top, and that was supposed to be the bait for VP. You show FNG at top, they don't naturally assume that you're going to go for your own gank, So ViciGaming know that at the very least that's a 4v